thing about Ilona too, she loves live music.
I love a concert by myself.
That's a hot take. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't do it. But you also like a lot of sometimes obscure artists. Like she showed us Billie Eilish years ago, before she was big. I remember her showing me this. I was like, what's happening here?
Like
this
obscure.
This is a very moody girl singing in a microphone right now.
I have an ear for it.
You showed us Chapel Roan beforehand.
Way early on.
There's some others too. So you just love music in general.
Yeah. I love music in general, and I think concerts are just so fun, and like it's a different experience to then just listening to the pre-recorded, and it's just, for me, it's like, not to get like dramatic, but it's like the beauty of being alive and the beauty of being a human is like watching these live performances. Yep. And so, of course, I'm going to seek that out. And I live in New York City, and I was so excited to move to New York City. And I was like, I'm going to be able to see so many people, because not everyone goes to Burlington, Vermont.
Right. Yeah.
But they're going to go to New York. And I've just made it my mission to go. And I will go if I only know the opening artist. That's even better for me, because then I don't have to stick around for the main act and fight everyone.
Oh, like you know the opening artist, so you'll go for the opening.
Yeah.
Even if you don't care about the main act.
I've left for the main acts before, actually.
You're like Dad in that way. Dad also just loves live music. He loves going to concerts, just standing there.
You don't like
I was going to say, Ilona's the opposite.
My hot take, don't like concerts. How are we getting there? Where are we being dropped off? What time are we getting there at? Oh, where are our seats at? How am I going to pee? Is it going to be long lines to pee? Am I going to miss from the show? How are we getting out of there? 1,000 girls are leaving this. More than thousands of girls are leaving. Where do I get the Uber? Oh, the Uber's not coming. I don't even
You have
go.
to think bigger. I'm sorry.
But it's also the actual content of it for you, too. Sometimes you're like, I can listen to this in my car.
I'm like, this is exactly what the CD sounds like in my car.
Same thing I get.
Why am I wasting my time here?
She feels that collective effervescence, and she said, that's not for me.
I'm like, boo, put it right on Spotify. It's the same sound.
She's like, they're actually better on my phone.
Yeah, right. Well, especially when it's like literally, like who did I see? I don't remember, but they sound in a very impressive way, sound exactly like they do on their songs. Like and there's like tech elements to it. There's live music, but I was like, this is exactly the same as which to most people would be like, that's amazing that they can sound the same, sing the same. And I was like,
I should hear this in the speakers in my car.
Yeah. I got surround sound.
Yeah.
My little speaker's doing the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm a hater, but you love it.
I love it because it's just hearing the emotion in a voice. Like one of my favorite like Beyonce songs, I think it's Sandcastles, because there's a moment where her vocals are just so raw and beautiful that like I feel like I'm transcending, because I hate an overprocessed song where I'm like, you're taking away the artist. Well, that's a little dramatic, but like, sorry, I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm just like, I feel like you're taking away from the body and the soul of it sometimes. Like, let me hear you.
Damn, that's deep.
Let me hear you.
You did like a crazy amount of hours listening on Spotify one year.
Oh, yeah.
I
always have
your
very high. Well, because I'm always listening. Like working 8 hours a day, I'll put on Spotify.
I love doing like music. If I'm reading a fantasy book, like going on YouTube and finding like
your Coco Melon.
Oh, that's one thing about Olivia. You share, Jono.
So we call it Olivia's Coco Melon. It's not Coco Melon, but you know, just babies, just like they're locked in. Olivia finds these like lo-fi, but it's like these animated backgrounds. It'll be like
atmosphere,
soft beats in a garden library in Germany.
It'll be like cafe tunes in like East LA, and there's like it'll be like a animated cartoon shop, and then there's a cat walking past the window, and the coffee cup is steaming,
and then the cat walks past again.
God, she's now also getting into like DJ sets on YouTube.
Oh yeah, she is.
That's my new thing.
One guy just
like spinning in his living room, making the most aesthetic video you've ever seen. I love it. It keeps me company, and I love putting them on, like the cozy fireplace ones. I don't want to hear the fireplace. Okay, I don't want to hear the crackling of the fireplace. Though sometimes they do those atmospheric ones, but I just want like the cozy jazz at night with the fireplace background, you know what I mean? In a castle reading. Or like, the jazz cafes, the lo-fi. I have daytime ones and I have nighttime ones.
Of course.
And she'll yell at you if you pick the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm like, you're insane.
You think those are the vibes right now?
You're picking a winter nighttime scene for me right now. It's spring morning. What is wrong?
It's really tough when you ask me to put one on at like 4 p.m. and I'm like, what mood is she in?
Sometimes it's a test. I will say sometimes I'm like, do you want to put on a Coco Melon?
We also only call it Coco Melon, which is my favorite part.
We video call like all the time, and so we'll be on it, and she'll be like, I can hear your Coco Melon in the background.
She'll be like,
like Jazz Cafe.
She loves the Jazz Cafe. Would you guys go to Coachella if you got the opportunity? Because that's again for me. I don't know if I want to go.
worst
How do I get
nightmare.
there? How do I get out there at the end of the day? I've heard the food's like $25 for a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
What? I gotta stand the whole day. What if it? So I don't know if I actually ever want to go.
I mean, I feel like that's a big yes for you.
Yes.
Literally love that.
I've been wanting to for so long. Just music festivals in general. I've only been to one. I went to Osheaga, which is Canada's Coachella. And actually I went on a great year. Like Billie Eilish was there, Kali Uchis, like so many great people. And I loved it. And I know Coachella is like a whole other beast because it's the desert, but like I want to go once. I do think I'd love it. I really do. And it's just so many big names. And it just also feels like a cultural moment almost. Not like a Woodstock at all. But I just want to be able to say, like, bragging rights, I've been to Coachella.
I've never really been to a music festival in that way, so the concept is very cool to me. But then when I lean that way, but on the other side, I'm like, the logistics of it sound like a nightmare. You see these horror videos about the like getting into Palm Springs, the traffic, the flights in, the people that camp, and then they're lining up to shower. Like it's a lot. So it's like I'm split. I'm like, I would love to experience that at some point. That'd be so amazing to like go and like be a part of, I guess, history in that way. I get that it's like it's evolved and changed, and it's not Coachella 2016, you know, but it's. But then the logistics of it, you know,
I would camp.
Scare me.
You'd camp?
I'd camp.
I couldn't
You're
even think
alone
about
in
that.
that.
I couldn't
No.
even. I think you have to line up to take a shower.
Actually, that just pissed me off.